Will Casey Anthony finally be forced out of hiding? For the very latest on this, let's go now to Drew Petrimo. He is a reporter with WDBO Radio in Orlando. So, Drew, Friday, everybody's back in court. What do we expect might happen? And Casey does not have to be there, right?
No, she will not. She doesn't have to be there. She could show up if she really wanted to. You have to think that would be pretty unlikely.
Yeah,
I'm
thinking no.
Yeah, they're going to try to sort out this whole probation issue. The judge who was Judge Stan Strickland, he was once the judge in the murder case, eventually recused himself, but he was overseeing the case whenever Casey pled guilty to charges of check fraud. He sentenced her to time served, which was about 412 days in jail, and also gave her 1 year of probation. Now, in court, he said that that will be served after she is released from jail, but when he issued the order on it, it wasn't specific enough of when she would serve that time, so the Department of Corrections actually had her serve her probation while she was in jail. Now, after she was released, Judge Stan Strickland issued another order saying that he wanted this to be served after she was released. Her defense, of course, not happy at all with that. They are fighting it tooth and nail, saying she's already served her probation. It's double jeopardy. It's a judge that has no jurisdiction because he has recused himself from this case. So we're all going to go back to court on Friday and try to sort this probation out, see whether or not Casey Anthony will have to come back to Orlando, prove that she's trying to get a job.
Okay, Drew,
submit.
Okay, wait, just a minute. Let's back up a little bit because I think people are very confused. It is a very confusing situation. As you said, Stan Strickland said this probation starts after you get out. And he said that when? Back in January 2010.
Exactly. He said that in court, but then what was filed with the court paperwork wasn't specific enough, apparently. So and then that's when the Department of Corrections put her on probation while she's still in jail, which really makes no sense because the whole point of a probation is to have to check in with your probation officer and determine whether or not you can live out in society.
I am looking at these pictures that have hit the internet of Casey Anthony, purportedly to be of Casey Anthony walking down a street somewhere in Ohio. A gray top in some of the pictures, a black top in some of the pictures. To me, it looks like two different women. But, you know, I'm not the expert, and we can't confirm anything. Ellie Jostad, producer here at the Nancy Grace Show. Ellie, we talked to some of the Anthony relatives in Ohio today. What did they say?
Right. Well, we tracked down a couple of relatives there in Ohio, even people that had been speculated on the internet that she would be staying with because they own businesses in Ohio. The relatives we talked to said, no, she's not staying with us. Her uncle said, in fact, that he hasn't talked to her, hasn't seen her since Thanksgiving 2007, and he said she wouldn't be welcome at my home. So far, no relatives admitting that they are putting Casey up at their house.